Welcome to this brand new episode of 2K TV, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We are grateful to be spending our time with you right here on 2K TV.
Yes, and we know many of you are going to be spending a lot of time this holiday weekend in the city or in the neighborhood. So first up, here's a look at all of the events that we have planned for you.
So let's dig right in. You know, Thanksgiving, dig in.
Was that a turkey noise or?
Roll it.
What's good? I'm the 2K MC, and I'm here to break down all the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, get started with basketball gods. See how long you can go without losing for a chance to earn some sweet prizes. On Sunday, make your way over to the Rec, because all games will be worth double rep. On Wednesday, it's Dunk Fest. Work with the community to reach the target number of dunks for a chance to earn VC and attribute boosts. And for more weekend action, how about some boot camp? Limited to my players with a 75 overall rating or lower. This is the spot to get some basic training in. I've done my job, now go do yours. Get out there and get buckets.
We are excited and grateful to have WNBA superstar Candace Parker back in NBA 2K21.
Yeah, you're not only going to be seeing her in the WNBA mode, but you're going to hear her as well in Next Gen as a special guest commentator alongside Kevin Harlan.
It's one of my favorite things about the game, sitting down, hooping with 2K, and listening to great analysts like Candace Parker.
For sure, and we had the chance to catch up with her after a recording session. Take a look.
No, tight.
Welcome back to 2K TV. Candace Parker, so excited to have you back on the show today. Now, last year was your first year in NBA 2K as well as the WNBA. What was the response from fans of you being in the game?
Well, I've gotten so much love from the fans for being in the game, but, you know, my family, my nieces and my nephews play 2K all the time. And for them to be able to play with their aunt and for my daughter to be able to
away. It'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, you lead by action and you lead by words. I'm more of the action guy. When things get tough, I've got to be the guy that leads the charge. Kevin, he knows his role and he knows his place atop the Wolves franchise.
Knows it very well, D.A. Thank you so much. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Sharich and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Paul in at the point. And for Minnesota, we've got Russell. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. Greg, what are they feeling here on opening day from the harsh ending to last season, still very vivid in their minds?
And Kevin, they're motivated. You've had to think about that all summer long, and the chance for retribution starts here.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Who got CP? Booker against Edwards. The drive by Booker, and it's good for 2.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially.
With his first shot this game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns, and the rejection by Ayton. With his first shot attempt, the shot's good.
That's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Now, here's Rubio. To the middle. And that one's good. Towns has got 12 in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Paul. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. Omari Spellman has come in for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8. Crawford comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. Passes to Baines. Is to Crawford. 6 on the shot clock. AI passes to Crawford. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 7. Inside, and he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Payne off on the layup.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Beasley outside. Here's Revis. And good that time. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Crawford. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Revis. And Baines pulls it down. Suns trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one is off. Misses. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MD down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known. But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge. I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And the Suns call time here.
And they're allowing...
on the floor. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
As a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for it. David, thank you for that one. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, if I got $100, $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wing. Ayton is out there with AI. And it's Paul in at the one spot. Minnesota leading by 12. The pass to Okogie. And that one's good. Towns has got 17 now.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Ayton against Towns. Ayton dishes to AI. Shields over Towns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Now, here's Russell. Okogie misses. Ball outside. 18 feet out. That shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Heads off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Up top, Rubio. Defended by Paul. Clock at 6. And Rubio kicks to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 14. Here's AI. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Now Rubio. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Out to Russell. But 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he can really punish some teams throughout the course of the regular season.
Here's Rubio following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Vanderbilt. He kicks it to Russell. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Rick, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. Ayton gets there. He's got a big opportunity.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Booker outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Paul. They get the rebound. Towns with the bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Booker outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks to Rubio. Passes it to Russell. Over Booker. Russell, no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the Timberwolves call time.
Well, recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018. And what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
Making a switch. Spellman's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Sharks checked in for Bridges. Rubio outside. There's the lob to Towns.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Suns trail by 10. Booker with it. 10 points for him. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. You go back to draft night, and Bridges drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, where his mother was an employee. The elation. And then, Brent, word of a trade.
Yes, the old awkward moment where you have to change hats during the draft. You know, the Suns valued him highly, and the Sixers maybe had some second thoughts, or the deal was already worked out, but still waiting for the payoff on the Sixers end as Zaire Smith is trying to find his way onto the court.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the paint. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player.
So it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
Don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Joining us in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go. Karl Anthony Towns has been checked in for Dario Saric. Ricky Rubio is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Towns. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ayton finds Paul. Steps back and fires. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Russell looking around. Covered by Ayton. Ball against Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Towns, the pass to Rubio. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. Suns trail by 8. Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Edwards against Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. And now he's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Goes up again, and Rubio with the lane. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside gets it done that time.
Ball kicks to Booker. And there it is for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Minnesota leading by 8. Now the pass to Edwards. Towns with it. He's guarded by AI. Towns. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
And here's Rubio. Outside, Towns. Back to Rubio. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Rubio dishes to Edwards. Takes a 3. But they get it back. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Amari Spellman. And it's Russell in for Beasley. So for the Suns, Towns kicks to Rubio. Misses the 3. Towns with the steal. And Phoenix looking big out on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. AI is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. At the elbow, it's AI. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. AI's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Greg Jr., as you know, taken in this year's draft. He didn't last long on the board, and this team jumped on the chance to draft him.
There are a lot of high upside players in the draft, but none more so than Jr. He's an athletic monster and could end up being the best player of this class. And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Ryan Saunders' huddle. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball. Play within the offense and get good open shots. Kevin?
1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Wow, what an assist.
Here's a Kobe. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball surveying the floor. Here's AI. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Minnesota with the ball. Russell from long range. And it's AI with the rebound. And AI throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? From past the arc. He can't get that one. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.